Good morning. It is Friday morning, the 16th of December, and it's just after 25 to 9, and I've just dropped Jack off at school. It's his last day at school and he's only got a half day. I don't know what time he actually finishes. It's either 20 past 12, 25 past 12. That's just going from past experience. Now, if you wonder about my little intro today, you'll have seen a lady walking a dog with a hat on, and then it would flash to the B&M sign. Well, I'm actually in the car park. Now, we've had a B&M open up in our town. It's only been open a week or so, and I haven't been yet. So I had a look at the times, and it opens at 8 a.m. in the morning. So I'm going to go in and have a little wander around. I don't know if I'm going to be filming or not. I'm not entirely sure. I've not made a decision. But I want to see if I can get a Christmas tree that's suitable for the dollhouse. That's what I'm thinking, and maybe some sweaters, like some jumpers that would fit dolls, maybe, do you know, ones that you hang on the Christmas tree. Just because this doll adventure is rather new, you haven't knitted anything for the dolls or anything. Well, I have knitted for dolls over the years. I've got, you know, things, but I haven't knitted any Christmas jumpers. So yeah, so hopefully this time next year the dollhouse will be a bit more, you know, up and running and festive and things. But yes, it's rather new, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to go in here, have a look around. Oh, the lady, that's what I was telling you, the lady with the hat with the dog. I was sitting in traffic and I filmed her. I was stalking this random person just because I liked her hat. Did you notice her hat? It was like a Christmas pudding, and I thought, oh, I love that hat. So yeah, it makes me think maybe in the future I'd quite like a Christmas pudding hat. And it had a red pom-pom on the top, you know, for the berries. I thought it was awesome. So anyway, I'm going to go in B&M now. Now, there are other shops here. There's B&Q, Starbucks, that's where my son worked for a year. I should go in there and go, have he got his references? Subway, Curry's, SCS, which is like a carpet shop, Carpet Ride right next door, Hobbycraft, and I've still got £14 left on my voucher that I had for my birthday off my son and his girlfriend. If I haven't lost it, that is. Halfords, Pets at Home, Dreams, B&M, and that's it. But there are shops over the other side. There's like two sections where you've got like Lidl, Marks and Spencer's, mountain wear where I got my gloves, the mountain shop. What else? And Smith's Toy Store. There's Next, the gym. Yeah. Oh, there's TK Maxx, Home Sense. Yeah, we've got quite a few things on this site. It's in a part of Solihull that's called Shirley. This is called Sears Retail Park, where I'm in. But at the moment, I'm just planning on going in B&M. Anyway, I will probably, if I don't do any filming here, maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. I'll see you back at home and we'll be opening the advent calendars. So that should be fun, shouldn't it? And I'm hopefully going to do some more sewing, because all the inner of my crackers are finished apart from the top stitching, which it will hardly take any time at all. The reason I haven't done the top stitching is I'm going to be needing to change the thread colour and things, so I thought I'll just do that all at the end, when I'm doing all the top stitching for the outers and the inners. So yeah, I just want to get the bulk of them made. So yeah, I've just got to make the outer bits, and yeah, and just go from there. Now, Poppy did put toilet rolls inside hers, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing that or not. But if I do end up doing what Poppy did, I think I'm going to put wrapping paper on mine, because I think toilet rolls would look a bit unsightly. But you never know, we might not even need them. But anyway, off I go, and I'll see you later on. Bye. Welcome back. I'm back home now from B&M. I only went to B&M in the end because I just felt like I needed to get back and go to the toilet. So yeah, I didn't have a look around anywhere else, but it is -6 this morning. Well, I've just checked my watch and now it's saying -5. So yeah, it's pretty cold. Like, I did consider having a quick ice skate this morning. I wouldn't be going yet, I'd be going a little bit later. But I just think it's so cold anyway. I don't know if it's a good idea really. And I had a look at the prices and they actually would charge me a bit more because they're calling it skating with Santa. Now Santa is usually one of the other figure skaters. It's a lovely chap, Jeff. It's only him dressed up as Santa, which is quite funny. But yeah, but I don't really want to pay extra to see Jeff in a Santa suit, in all honesty. And I've seen it all before. So, but it would have been nice to see him, if it is him that's doing Santa today anyway. So I'll show you what I've picked up in B&M. I didn't buy loads. I spent £14 in there, but I didn't buy loads. I got some After Eight mints for a friend. Now, there's a friend who had a birthday in June, and then I had my birthday in October, and we didn't end up seeing each other all year. So I bought her these socks, these dog socks from Waitrose ages ago that were going to be part of a birthday present. And then and I was going to get some chocolates, and then I didn't end up seeing her, didn't see her for my birthday. But what I thought I'm going to do is going to wrap these up for Christmas, and I've got her some chocolates to go with it. So and then I'll just need to write a card. And yeah, and I think that's all the friends will be sorted. Probably neighbour gifts and things I have to sort. And so if you follow me on oh no, actually I won't go to that. I've got to show you B&M, haven't I? So I picked up 2 boxes of cereal. Now these aren't festive at all. However, this sort of cereal you don't get in my normal shops, and I wouldn't normally buy it, but I thought it's Christmas, isn't it? So I've bought a chocolatey cereal with marshmallows in it, and this one, marshmallow mateys. And I just thought, oh, you know, it's Christmas, marshmallows on your breakfast. That's the time to have it, isn't it? You know, with everybody breaking up. See, Jack will have broken up by lunchtime today, and Declan broke up yesterday. And Cameron is at home because he was forced to take some time off work. But I think he is back in next week, I think, from what he was saying. So, and I did manage to pick up a little Christmas tree. Sorry, I feel fluff on my nose. Oh, this jumper I'm wearing, you have seen it during this Stitchmas. And I know it's not festive, but you know what I'm saying? I've got to keep warm, haven't I? This is the same jumper as what I was wearing yesterday, but in the purple colour. And you'll probably laugh at me if you've been watching me saying, oh, purple's not my colour. But I was just drawn to this. And I actually do really like it. So anyway, here is the Christmas tree. It's cost me £8. It's got snow, fake snow on it, but it's not really, it's a little bit flimsy, but not as flimsy as some of the others I found. So I think I could put things on it. Actually, I've got some battery lights and things in the craft room for the dollhouse. Hang on, let me go and grab. That wasn't bad timing actually. My middle son Declan has just come down to have his breakfast. So, oh actually, there is a video, not on my channel, but there is a video of my son. And you know the friend I keep telling you that I keep dropping him home from college? There's a video of them both on YouTube on his friend's channel, and it was what their project that they've done at college, where they basically went home, they got secret ingredients for a sandwich, brought them in and then made the sandwich, and they both had to eat it. It was supposed to be 3 boys, but the one boy wasn't in, unfortunately. And basically he got all the family round, you know, the 5 of us, to watch it on the TV last night. And yeah, it's pretty disgusting. But it's quite funny. But maybe I'll be able to get a link for you. You know, watch at your own peril, would you say? Don't watch it at dinner time or something. So yeah, but they're quite funny. But yeah, I will try and get a link for that at some point. Bear with me one moment. The nose strikes again. Now I have gone and got a few lights here. out of there. But before I put any lights on it, I have got the truck here. So I am going to open my sewing advent calendars and everything, but I've got the Barbie truck. Now, if you follow my doll diaries, you'll have seen me do an unboxing of this truck. Now, it's filled with all kinds of things. So, yeah, I'm going to unload the back of it, and then I'll try putting the Christmas tree in it. Oh, Sharon made a comment saying that Barbie has got a lot of careers. She certainly has, Sharon, hasn't she? And there's a song, I did say this in the comments, but there is a song, and it's about Barbie. It's on one of, there's different TV series of Barbies, and Barbie's a bit different each one. And the one goes, hey, 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 you can be anything. And she certainly can, but Barbie can do anything. And then one of these series is a bit more jokey. I think the current Barbie is fun, but a bit more serious topics. But the Barbie series that used to be on before, it was a bit more comedic. It was more like they were dolls, if you know what I'm saying. But in the new Barbie, it's more like they are people kind of thing. So anyway, I might leave the two that are sitting in there. I've got the Barbie and a second-hand one in there. I rescued an old one, and the doll that came with this truck. So oh, I've got something from Guthrie and Garney that's fallen in there. So yeah, I'm going to try this Christmas tree. Now, which direction do you normally have it? Do you normally have the pointy end this end? Well, that certainly looks the part, doesn't it? And now I might go and put that underneath my Christmas tree. Actually, let me, I've opened the back of the truck here. Let me go and get one of my minis. I'm going to be back in a moment. I'll take her sunglasses off. It's not, mind you, I have been wearing my sunglasses in the car because it's been rather bright. Yeah, here's one of my minis. She's a dark-eyed, fair-haired, with a plait look, leggings, yeah. Just we're not matching with the tops. It's not Tuesday is twinning is winning, isn't it, on Instagram? If you're in the Dollyverse, that's what we do, twinning is winning. But I've not done one of those posts in a while. Now, I did manage to get this turkey, and there is a really funny episode in one of the more recent Barbies where they order a turkey. Oh dear, I heard something clang. They order a turkey for Christmas, and it arrives and it's a live one, and there's all kinds of fun and games happening in that one. But and I think they name it. I can't remember what they name the turkey now. But yeah, right, I've got my mini. She's always dropping things on this video, is it? I've got my mini with the turkey, so maybe she can sit in the back of the truck. There we go. I might put that by the Christmas tree for a bit of a gill. My husband's present looks quite big sitting there under the tree, so yeah, I'll move that. What I'll do is at the end of my video today, I'll film it underneath my Christmas tree. But I don't know what I'm going to do with all these things. I've got that truck came with like hay bales and things, and I've got, you know, a basket of apples. What I was going to do with this, I was going to put like balls of yarn in it, you know, so for the crafter in me. I've got ears of corn and carrots. Yeah, I collect all these little bits, and then they all start building up. Oh, actually, Sharon, this is Farmer Barbie. I think she's So Sweet Orchard Barbie, actually. Oh, her jeans are undone. Oh, sorry about that, Barbie. But she looks lovely as a farmer, doesn't she? Yeah, and then actually this is for people that haven't followed my doll journey. Sorry if this is really not your thing. This is how it started. This doll was called the Chicken Farmer Barbie, and she came with chickens and things, and that was it. That's how it all started. And then I got her, and then I thought, oh, I want one that looks like me. So then I ended up getting this one. She's a Sweet Orchard Barbie as well, and she's got hazel eyes sort of strawberry blonde hair, and she came with the apples and the basket. She's a so sweet orchard Barbie as well. But I was do you remember I was having my hair dyed brown, and then I was trying to get back to blonde. Yeah, it was like my hair didn't really go this colour. I was kind of darker than this, and then I got lighter. So yeah, I don't use this as my mini now, but I've got a few minis. But I suppose that one, it's still blonder than mine. It's really hard to get an exact match. And I tried to I rerouted a doll with dark eyes as well. But the hair, it wasn't the right colour. It was had a bit more red in it than mine has anyway. Oh look, this is Barbie's youngest sister, Chelsea. And she came with this farmer one as well. And isn't she cute with her little red Wellingtons? And it actually came with this little truck that you pull along. So it makes good, photography things, doesn't it? Well, that's what I tell myself anyway. So. But yeah, well, the lights I was telling you about. I've got these little lights, and these are from Hobbycraft. They're 40 LED lights, and they've got stars on them. And you just put some AA batteries in them. I'll light them up for you to see. I'm sure that they'll still have these. I suppose it all depends on which branch you have in your, in your area. I'm thinking of taking Jack to Greg's when I pick him up, because they have all like festive. He normally likes the festive soups, and they have like festive bakes and things. And we haven't been to Greg's on the build up to Christmas. I probably won't have anything from there. I'll probably just eat at home. But because I've got the other boys at home, I'll check if they're around. Well, Declan definitely will. I'll check if Cameron's going to be around. I've got that in now, and then I'll pick them something up as well. And that will give me more time to sew Christmas crackers, won't it? If I'm not preparing loads. Like Cameron, he's really good. I used to get the boys in the kitchen a lot when they were small, and I used to set up little stations for them for when they get home, and they'd all do it together. And do you know what? Cameron is a fabulous cook, and he makes his own chili con carne, authentic carbonara, you name it, he will make it. I know with the internet these days, you can make anything, can't you? But it's whether you will do it or he does it, and he makes his lunch. Well, I'm not saying he never has a McDonald's, because there's a McDonald's next to his work. But when he's, had time and everything, he'll prepare all his lunches and things. There we go. Aren't they pretty? So those would look lovely on that Christmas tree. I could actually light up the tree and put it in the truck as well, couldn't I? That's a possibility. And I've got these. These are what I was going to have up when I was doing my videos, because I was going to originally be filming in there again, but I haven't ended up doing that. I've ended up doing it in here. These are paper chase. Actually, I was watching TV last night. I caught the end of this thing. It was about Aldi. All these have got lights in them, have they? Already, batteries. About Aldi, which I thought was quite funny. And I saw Kevin. Did any of you see it? And yeah, I got, that was just one on its own when I got that. So now I understand, because I think there was a stampede of people wanting to buy Kevin. So that's strange. Basically, there's a button you can try in store, and it will light it up, but it's not going to light it up and keep it on. So I need to put batteries in this. Oh, I think you need to unscrew this one. No, I can't open it. I'll wait for my husband, and I'll get him to open that for me. Leave the batteries here as well. So yeah, I'll just move some things around, and then we'll open the advent calendars. Right, I thought I'd just pop on quickly. I've put the lights on the tree. Doesn't that look lovely? I think I'm looking at it on the screen, and I think it looks actually nicer by eye than it actually looks like on the screen. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that actually. So I'm going to pop that into there. I've put the battery pack in the front of the truck, so I can put my hand through the window. So yeah, that will look fun, won't it? My two lads, my two eldest lads, came walking through where I wasn't filming then. I bet they thought, my goodness, what's going on? All these dolls and everything everywhere. So yeah, that looks fab, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm going to pop that in my hallway now, in my porch. Yeah, and I'll come back to you in a moment. Right, back to some more serious stuff. Well, how serious are advent calendars for adults anyway? But yeah, Barbie is all tidied away. However, we're not done with Barbie because we've got a Barbie advent calendar to open, haven't we? So, yeah, so we'll do the advent calendars and then I'll show you what I've finished. Now, if you follow me on social media, you will have seen it already. But yeah, but I'll show you for real here. So, what should we open first? Backstitch calendar. Number 16. This looks very interesting. It's a cross-stitch decoration by Trimmits. And it's a llama. Now this seems quite fitting actually, because it feels like a bit of a Christmas on the Farm episode, doesn't it? With all the farm Barbies. But yeah, oh wow. That's so much fun. Like, you could actually leave it as it is. You could paint it, couldn't you? I've not actually ever seen these before. But yeah, that's really good. I'll have a look online and see how the sort of things that people do. Them sparkly embroidery thread. That's an option. I always imagine llamas in something really tacky, in bright colours, tacky bright colours. Have you seen do you know Shaun the Sheep? Have you watched the Farmer's Llamas? Yeah, it's very funny. I love the Shaun the Sheep movies. And yeah, the Farmer's Llamas is a funny one. That's what it makes me think of as well. So, but now we'll go to my ideas calendar. So yesterday it says make mince pies, didn't it? Well, I sort of did and didn't, if you know what I'm saying. So day 16, let's see. Now I should remember because I had to look at all these, didn't I? Oh, it's a big one. I should notice this one with a Christmas tree. Can you see the washi tape today? Wear a Christmas jumper. Well, I'm not doing that, am I? Basically, I'm just trying to keep as warm as possible. And but yeah, we've got to do that. Wear a Christmas jumper. So I'll do that on one of my Stitchmas days. So have you got a Christmas jumper? I think most people have, haven't they? Do you know what I'm saying that though? You can't presume, because obviously not everybody celebrates Christmas. And I was listening to a free radio yesterday. I know because they play more Christmas songs, don't they? But I've had Radio 1 back on again today, but I listened to it for a bit. And I thought I'll go on it because my husband said there's more Christmas songs. And there was a lady saying, yeah, she'd won something. Yeah, I don't really like Christmas. And I thought, oh gosh, you're not the person for me. You don't like Christmas. There must be something you like Christmas. Even if you don't even celebrate Christmas, there must be something somebody likes about Christmas. Whether it's like an item of food or pretty lights or people's merriment around that time. I don't know. Like, obviously Christmas is a really sad time as well. And I must admit, I have actually shed a tear this morning. I know I seem quite upbeat, but I've been thinking about my auntie Linda. She became unwell around about this time last year because her birthday is late December. And I remember the birthday card I got for her. It was telling her to pamper herself. It was like a dog with all like funny things on. She loved the card, and obviously she ended up in hospital between Christmas and New Year, and then she died at the start of February. So her birthday is coming up, and yeah, obviously I haven't forgotten about her all year, but you know, because it's coming up to her birthday and Christmas, and there's a lot of Christmas songs, the old ones, that really make me think of her. So, you know, I suppose, you know, there's a lot of other people going through this kind of thing at the moment. And, you know, my son's friend's dad, you know, became unwell this time last year, and he died early this year as well. So that's their first Christmas, you know, without a husband, without a dad. Yes, I'm sorry, I try not and be too negative. But yeah, but basically, if you know, you do feel a bit sad around Christmas. I do totally relate with you. So yeah, we have to spare a thought, don't we, for people that are feeling loss at Christmas as well. So anyway, well, look, I'm going to open this calendar. 16. It's by the ballerina's feet. Oh, I've ripped it. It's a pair of shoes. Oh, okay then. So I think those boots that Barbie has got on are definitely ski boots, but they obviously wanted her to wear it while she was a baker as well, because she's got some heels. Killer heels. Look at those platforms with a little ankle strap. They're cool. Matches my jumper today. It's like I knew I was coordinating with Barbie. Yeah, those shoes don't look right with this outfit, do they? Here you go, girl. You got some. Well, it is on the picture. I wouldn't have known she was going to get some new shoes, because if you have a look at the singer, you can't see her feet. I'd wear these. I'm going to have a holding a microphone and being expressive. What's she like in the... well, on the picture, she's holding the microphone with two hands. But she hasn't got the microphone yet. I have got a microphone, a Barbie microphone, but I won't give it to her because she's probably going to have her own, isn't she? There we go, pretend she's got it. And there's her shoes. Looking good, Barbie. I don't think that skirt does much for a figure, really. That's how I feel a little bit, because I'm quite slim, and then I have these gathers. I just don't feel like me. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's kind of giving Barbie that kind of look as well. So the next calendar, prim, the pink side. I think it's thread, can you see? Oh yes, a Gutterman thread. And it's red. And it looks really festive because it's got a green bottom on it. They don't normally look like that. It's number 46, made in Germany. Let me find out the composition. Ah, that's what the green bit means. It means it's 100% polyester, but it means it's been recycled. So if you see the Gutterman with the green on, it's a recycled thread. So that's really good, isn't it? And it's a nice colour. Now, I'm not going to put that into my little thing. I'm going to put that back with my thread, basically, straight away. What have I been doing with it? What was that? Stitchmas. Let's get Stitchmas out again. I love Stitchmas. Should we put him here? I know you associate Stitchmas with Christmas, but Stitchmas out all year. It looks like I've only put that bronze looking one, a copper, but I'll put that with thread. So yeah, I've got like these thread suitcase things. I've got loads of thread. I've really built it up. So I've got one that's embroidery and one that's just regular thread. So they'll be going in two separate things. So yeah, I've really liked what I've got. And actually Gina, thank you Gina. Gina commented on yesterday's video and she was on about this thread, needle threader. She said it lights up as well. Do you know what, I might get it out, Gina, so I can show people. So thank you for that. It's like Sharon told me about that thing that's magnetic. I wouldn't have known that without using it. So there we go. Ah, so do you know what I said to you? There's like a button, you slide that and it lights up. Yeah, and Gina said it's really good. So thank you so much for that, Gina. I wouldn't have known until I tried to use it. I don't use needle threaders all that often, but when I do use them, I often break them. I'm trying to do something that's way too thick or something. So I'm going to show you what I've been getting up to and what I'm getting up to today. Now you will know in here I've been doing some sewing and I'm working on my Christmas crackers, and I've basically made all the inners but I haven't done the top stitching. And this is what one of the inners look like. So there's binding clips on here because that's where I need to do the top stitching. So you can see the coordinating fabric inside. Now this has got Velcro on the outside, the soft bit. Now the other one, the construction is basically the same. The pieces are bigger than these. The construction is the same apart from when you put the Velcro on, but I haven't put Velcro on any of those yet. I'm not that far along, but yeah, I'm basically going to work on the outers now, get them all to this stage, and then I'm going to do all the top stitching on them because I have to keep changing thread. Actually, that might go okay. It's a bit dark, but yeah, sometimes dark is better, you know. It actually hides it more than going lighter. So that's the sewing front. You can probably see my eldest walking around in here. So I have knitted now another mince pie. I've actually cast on my 4th. So I've got them all here. Ta-da! They're lovely, aren't they? I'm so happy with them. Now, I have posted a photograph of the 3 of them on social media. I'll pop that on the screen. Now, I didn't bother taking a photograph when it was just 2 of them because I just thought it wouldn't really look right. And I may feel the same when I make a 4th. I might not end up taking a photograph to post on social media. I think people have seen it probably enough. You've probably heard enough about mince pies at the moment. And I'm going to be making a big one because that's my Christmas present. It's the knitting kit. I've actually just given that to my son actually and said, this is the Christmas gift you've bought me for Christmas. He gave me the money for it. I was like, oh, okay. So I've left that with him. Hopefully he doesn't lose it. But yeah, I think they actually, the first one, remember me saying I knitted that on the flat. And that's how it ended up looking. I know you can manipulate them. But look, the ones I've done, the more recent ones, they're a bit more bulbous, aren't they? And one of them, I don't remember, I think this one, I've made sure so I could tell the difference. This one, and let me just cut this. There was a bit of fluffier yarn on the white lace one and I need to trim it. I didn't have Mandy Shaw's advent calendar this year. She had, it was like a 12-day one. And yeah, and she's been posting things about it. I do feel a bit sad. I must admit, I really enjoyed the year, you know, I've had Mandy's calendar. I think I had it 2 years maybe, I don't know. Well, yeah, this is my most recent one. Do you know, I could actually give one eyelashes, but I'm giving them all to my boys and my husband. They're going in their Christmas stockings, so I don't want to make them too girly looking, too feminine. But I actually steam blocked this one. I didn't bother steam blocking any of the others. I don't know if it made much of a difference really. No, I can't quite tell, but they're just so cute. They're cuteness overload, and I'm really happy that I am going to be getting a large one for Christmas. So I've got to knit it first. I'm getting a large one, which is exciting, isn't it? And my little frog that I want to knit, I think the eyes are coming on Tuesday. So, but I'm going to obviously knit this other mince pie. I've cast on and I've done a couple of rows, but they don't take long to knit, in all honesty. They're pretty quick to knit. I think they're quicker than those mince pies I was knitting for the Terry Chocolate Orange during my Stitchmas last year, because I was having to do colour work. And then I had all those berries and leaves that I had to make as well, didn't I? And I designed the pattern for those because I couldn't find anything that was quite right. So yeah, that all was a bit time consuming, wasn't it? But yeah, I think these have been way quicker. But I must admit, I made 5 Terry's Chocolate Orange covers because I made one for my dad. Now, I don't know if my dad would want a knitted mince pie, but this kit was to make 4. So I don't know if there probably would be enough yarn, but it's like the eyes and things. So, but maybe if I could get the same size eyes, maybe I could make another in time. Maybe my dad could have one for another Christmas. Maybe my mum this time, because my dad got the Christmas pudding last year, didn't he? So, is that everything for? So that's everything for now. The time is 10:20. I might go clear up and go straight into there working on Christmas crackers, or I might do have a little drink and do a bit of yoga just to limber up a little bit. Yeah, you know, maybe I'll do that. But anyway, whatever I do, I'll come back to you later. And yeah, and hopefully I might have a Christmas cracker complete to show you. I'd really like that. So anyway, and obviously I've got to pick up my son, go to Greg's and all that. So yeah, I'm going to be busy, but hopefully I'll come back later for a little chat. So thank you for joining me so far, and I'll see you later. Bye. Welcome back. It is now 5:10 in the evening. Now my eldest son, he's gone out, he's got a works Christmas party. So he's drove over to Kidderminster where he works, and he's going to be stopping at one of the other chaps' houses. He actually went to a festival with him. What was it? It wasn't Glastonbury, it was the one in Reading. He went to a festival with him in the summer. So yeah, he's quite familiar with it and he works with him every day. So he's going to stop at his. And yeah, they're going to go nip somewhere first, and then they're going to go to the works too. So, you know, I'm always a bit worried about him, you know. So I'll give him a few hugs today before he's gone. And my middle son I'm guessing he's on his computer. And I know where my youngest is. He's sitting on my bed, on my side of the bed, next to my husband. And I think he's just looking at his phone, and I think my husband's watching a friendly Liverpool game. But it's given me, because they've all occupied themselves, I've been able to do some sewing, and I have finished my crackers. So I've just been doing a little bit of filming. So I've just done an ending for this video with a bit of music. So I just need to chat with you now, and then I'll put that in, and I'll be able to get this all sorted and posted for you. Now, it came to me after that the turkey's name is Franklin. I didn't have to look it up, it just sprung to mind, and I went and found that episode and I put it on the TV, and I did a little bit of footage. So I'll just pop a little bit of footage in at the side for you to see Franklin, the turkey, on Barbie. So I think that's on the It Takes Two series, one of the newer ones. Well, anyway, you know, putting Barbie and all the dolls aside, let's get back to a bit of sewing. So I have finished my crackers and I'm so happy with them, and I've got them here. Ta-da! I've got to watch they don't all fall off. Maybe I'm better off showing you individually. Well, basically, I'll put a photograph up on the screen that I have taken just before I came and did this video, so you can have a little glimpse. So these are the embroidered ones. And these are what I was supposed to make as a part of Poppy to Fry's embroidery club. And that's how they've turned out, red linen. And that was I had the fabric pack. There's all fluff, because we've been dealing with Velcro, there's all fluff. And then I obviously wanted more crackers, didn't I? So I did some block printed ones, and here they are. So that's the one with the gingerbread men, and these are the ones with the holly. Now, do you remember me saying you're not going to see a part of this because I'd stamped on the wrong side? Well, look. You can actually see it. So actually, I think it was worth doing some decoration on this side, because obviously all these, they're plain that side, but I actually think Poppy said don't do any embroidery on these. She said don't embroider those bits, but which, yeah, I suppose, yeah, you could just have that band around the middle with the snowflakes and the stars. But actually on the my block printed version, I think having that extra bit looks rather nice to you. Obviously I didn't do as much on that side, which I suppose that's quite nice, keeping it plain and only put the berries on the main piece. But yeah, they look They look lovely, don't they? I'm so happy with them. And yeah, there's nothing in them at the moment. Only a bit of cardboard. I'll show you what I've done. I've mimicked a yeah, should we try pulling one apart? Let's do the test. There we go. So they pull apart and you can get crackers snap, so they'll go bang. I've basically mimicked a toilet bowl with a piece of red card inside that. Sorry, my husband just came down the stairs. He said he needs to turn the heat off. He's put all the heaters on in the garden room because the toilet water froze. So that's how cold it is. So yes, he put every single heater on, plus that little heater that he bought as well. So I'll show you what he did. That's the Velcro, and you just have to kind of wiggle it around a bit, and then it pops back in like that. So I've just got to basically now you get some jokes wrote up and get some things inside of them. But as I said, I'm not even here for Christmas dinner anyway. But I can, use them as a decoration for now. I could even, I'm sure my mum used to put crackers in the Christmas tree, from what I remember when I was a child, like paper ones. Would stuff them in the Christmas tree. As you might be able to see, I've not put any decorations on the Christmas tree yet. But as I said, I just wanted people to be around. Now, with my son being on this Christmas party, I don't know, I'm guessing he's going to be back tomorrow at some point. So maybe I'll do some Christmas tree decorating when he's at home. I'll try and do it when everybody's here, put some Christmas music on. So anyone that wants to be a part, I'm not going to be fussy. I'll be like, put stuff everywhere. Yeah, the only thing we've got on it at the moment is a llama that I got in my advent calendar today. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Stitchmas. Not the Stitch Diaries, which I do say sometimes by accident. And I'm going to leave you now with a little bit of video I've put together. And I'll thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, and no band practice because it's finished now for Christmas. So what will the day hold, I wonder? So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, actually, I've had a box arrive with my name on it, so I'm going to have a delve in it. So I don't know what's in it, but I'll have a delve in it, and maybe there's something of interest to you tomorrow, but I don't know. So it's a bit of suspense there, isn't it? So anyway, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.